name is Mel Neal, and I've been living in Neerim South for nearly 13 years now. I was elected into Baw Baw Shire midway through the last term. I think it's probably the perfect way to get in is a bit of time to actually find your feet, see what it's like, and I've loved absolutely every minute of it ever since I've been in, so it wasn't really that hard a decision to decide to run for another term in 2012.
Local government is the level of government that's closest to the people. Therefore, you've got a great opportunity as a councillor to get out in the community and talk to people at the supermarket, at markets, wherever you go, and to find out what are the issues that council needs to be getting on top of. What are people's concerns, not just immediate concerns, but long-term concerns?
Baw Baw is all about vibrant, flourishing communities. My agenda is around providing a sustainable, financially robust council that's running really effectively, making good decisions to ensure that our communities don't just flourish today, they'll flourish well into 2050.
Our family have always been very strong in community service, and Mel started in her early teens and has never stopped.
I'm blessed to live in a place that has such amazing, resilient communities, and some of the things that I can do that just help them in small ways but make such a significant difference to what it is they're trying to achieve is really quite remarkable.
Mel has worked to help this community garden come into reality. There's been a few problems and some difficulties and challenges that need to become overcome, particularly with planning. Mel has gone in there and sat down at the table and helped facilitate a way around those challenges to get the community garden happening.
We have this another amazing community in Newgee, which is also in the North Ward. It's a group of really, really passionate people who are redeveloping the original site of the Newgee railway station. And we also have a locomotive sitting in Rotary Park in Warrigal. And there was a move to shift the locomotive out of the district. It's pretty old. Council were kind of pretty happy to get rid of it. Needs a fair bit of work done on it.
We heard that it was going to be put expression of interest with the Shire. They were looking at removing it, and Mel was already the councillor at that time, and we have a lot of faith in her ability and what she's done in the past for us and whatever. And we started to give her the whole rundown of what we were about and what we wanted to train for and whatever, and she ended up right behind us.
And I took that fight on board, and it was a fight, but it was an example of just how if a community group is really passionate about what they do, and someone's prepared to actually stand up and be counted for them, that we were able to manage to get the council to make a decision to allow them to have a crack at taking that train and incorporating it in part of their dream project.
I have great pride in the fact that Mel makes herself available, often on a pro bono basis, to help all sorts of people in the community.
Mel's taught me a lot of things, like how to be independent, and I'm not very good with my budgeting, so Mel's trying to teach me with my budgeting, and I'm getting there slowly.
I've known Mel for 10 years, and we both have businesses here in Newgee and Neerim South. We've both been part of a lot of the tourism sectors, like the local tourism association, the regional tourism association. Mel has helped tremendously in all areas. She's a very vocal person, a very outgoing person, and she really stands up for what she believes in, and this area certainly needs someone like her.
Yeah, I've known Mel for about 6 years, and when I first met her, she was running a small cafe in Neerim South called Piglets. I then saw her take on the role as chair of the West Gippsland Regional Tourism Association, and I think that was where I saw Mel really stand up as a community leader. And she now has, in part, the relationship with Destination Melbourne, a statewide role actually influencing the growth and development of an industry.
Being a good performing councillor is about being professional, doing the reading, getting out to community meetings and going in there to bat for your community, but also taking a big picture strategic view of where the Shire is heading. And I think Mel has done that. She's got a great professional background, good experience in the tourism industry, which relies on taking a long-term strategic approach, and Mel has brought those skills and tools that she has to her role as a councillor.
I think I really get why it is that people are so passionate about living in Baw Baw Shire, because I live here and that's exactly how I feel. I want to make sure that everybody who lives in Baw Baw Shire continues to feel proud and passionate about why they're here. It's a partnership. Council is only successful because it partners really successfully with its communities. So I want to partner with the North Ward communities and I want to provide for them as a really strong representative at the table.
She's the best choice because she understands the workings of council very well. She listens to her constituents and always has their best interests at heart.
She's very motivated, she's got new ideas, and when she puts her heart to it, she gives you 110%. She says she's behind you, she'll fight all the way.
Mel Neal's just a standout character. Those that know her know that she's a woman of vision, she wears her values on her sleeve, and she gets the job done.
She's just very amazing, and I don't think I would be where I am today if it wasn't for Mel.
She has the courage of her convictions, she's very articulate, she's intelligent, she looks at problems in a very clear way, and she has great leadership capacity, and that's why the community follows her.
Mel has great warmth, integrity, she's honest, very, very generous with her time, and I think people should vote for Mel because of all those reasons. She makes a wonderful leader in our local community and on council.
One of the reasons I guess I would love the community to give me a go in 2012 and consider me for a 4-year term is because there is a lot of work to do, and I'm committed to seeing the job done. I've had a small amount of time in the half of this last term to try and affect change. I've shown where that can be successful, and I've got some really big plans for what can be achieved by this council in the next 4 years, and I want to take people on that journey. So it's a partnership. Vote for me, and together we can achieve whatever we want.